inflation is rampant, and there are really only two ways to avoid feeling its harsh effect.
That's right. A, invent an app and become a tech billionaire. Or B, figure out how to spend less money.
I love the app idea, but since I don't know how to code, let's go with plan B. We have strategies for spending less, and that's our featured story at the top of the list. Some things just seem out of our control. We want to be taller, but we're short. We want to be a bass, but we're a soprano. And we want this to finally be the year when we get ahead on our finances, but we keep overspending.
Most millennials spent over 48% more in 2021 than they did in 2020. And if you're like most people, you probably spent more money than you were expecting.
And branding expert Allie Craig says marketers are only getting better at exploiting those deep recesses of your mind.
The marketing, ads, and persuasion was working better in 2021, and it will be working better in 2022 unless you make these changes.
That's right, we're running down why marketing works and how to make this the year you finally build up an immunity to the manipulation. For starters, marketers know that our intellect will always lose to our emotions.
Though we know we probably shouldn't be spending as much money on things that we don't really need, the truth is that we really love shopping.
Blame it on brain chemistry.
Shopping naturally comforts us. It hits those dopamine levels in our brain, so therefore we're really happy.
And you guessed it, the pandemic only made it worse.
Shopping creates a little bit of control for us. And let's be honest, most of us have been feeling the last couple of years that our lives are out of control. When we spend money, we feel like we are in control, at least until we get the credit card bill.
And that's when we grouse about the stores and the marketers and the banks. But if we're being honest about the problem, it's us, not them.
Ads are working better, not because advertisement has gotten better. A lot of people think, oh, it's the AI marketing, it's all these target algorithms from social media. That's not it at all. These ads are the same quality as they were in 2019 before everything went crazy.
What's changed is us.
These ads are working better because we're tired.
This isn't new.
It's just like those late night ads. Back in like the 80s or 90s, people thought, oh my gosh, that fool, why would they buy that? It's because you were tired.
That's why they played after midnight. And now,
quarantine and COVID made us mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted, just simply weaker minded. And therefore, marketing simply works better.
so we have to ditch the notion of self-care as an indulgence. It's actually an investment because self-care is a key to saving money.
And it all begins with you. You need to take care of yourself.
For starters, peel yourself away from the screens.
Go outside, go with friends, go work out, whatever it is to take care of you. When you are physically, mentally, and emotionally strong, guess what? These advertisements aren't as heavy of an influence for you. You don't react so much to them. So when they tell you, oh, you must have this, or you're a loser if you don't feel that way because you know who you are.
It turns out your mom's nagging was good financial advice too.
Go to bed early and eat healthy and do all the things that you know are good for your body, and you're gonna actually spend less money.
If you're physically fit, well-rested, and living in gratitude,
you can totally overcome being persuaded by any type of advertisement.
hey, you'll have a little cabbage in your pocket and you'll feel better too. Using self-care to save money is at the top of the list.